Hello students, good afternoon. Welcome back to the IT class. Hope all of you are well and all of you are safe at your home, and I am sure all of you are preparing for unit test exam because that is knocking at your door. So let's start. Okay, so internet browsing to you can do the questions from your book, and two extra questions are here. You just note down in your copy and do this MCQ questions. Two questions are there. So question number 1, what do I need to get information from the World Wide Web? What do I need to get information from the World Wide Web? Computer, browser, internet connection, all of the above. So what will be the answer? What do I need to get information from the World Wide Web? So you need this all. Now, computer, browser, internet connection, all of the above. So the answer will be D, all of the above. Next question, which of the following is a web browser? Internet, Chrome, Windows, none of the above. So here Chrome will be web browser, because internet, Windows, both are not a web browser. Okay, if it is Internet Explorer then it's okay, but here is given internet. So Chrome is the web browser. Okay, and short answer question 1 is here, list the steps to search for information using a web browser. So how will you search the information using a web browser? I think you can do yourself, and other questions you will get in your book, that is from checkpoint, true or false, and then question answers. Two questions are there. What are the components of the general format of an email address? And question 2, what does a domain name consist of? Okay, so these two questions you will get in email that we will do today, and from the last chapter also you will get some questions. Fill in the blanks. Then two questions also there, that is, for what reason does a user access a website for, and list the domain names that are generally recognized within the domain name system of the internet. Okay, so these two questions you will get in your book, so you do it. And I think all of you know, in computer, in IT, the in unit test 1 the question pattern will be MCQ, or two types of questions. One is MCQ, objective type question, MCQ, fill in the blanks, true, false, this type. And next one is 1, 2, 3, 4 or maximum 4 or 5 word answer. Okay, so one box will be there you have to write an answer. Okay, so today we will start electronic mail. Okay, so electronic mail means what? It is a quick way of sending messages to people using the internet. It is a message sent over the internet from one person to another. It consists of lines of text, images, pictures. So this thing it can consist, and the invention of email has influenced our lives, and they have become a popular means of communication. Through the electronic mail we can communicate with each other within a fraction of second. Okay, so it is a digital message sent over the internet. Okay, and it entails the transfer of messages from one person to another through an internet connection. If there is an internet connection, then you can transfer the information or transfer the messages. Okay, so this is about the definition of email. Now, how does email work? So files containing videos, documents, spreadsheets, etc. Can be sent along with the email as attachments. It is the fast and easy to use, and it can be sent to multiple people at the same time. Okay, so if you want to send the message, or you want to send any greeting card to more than one person, then through the email you can do that. Okay, so we will see here what is the difference between a postal mail and email. Here you can see postal mail address is a street, city, etc. There, when you are sending a postcard or postal mail, then you have to give a street, city, these things you have to in this mail address box, you have to write these things, and then that is a geographical location, whereas in email address it is a digital location on a mail computer where you have to write the address, unique address. Okay, so then through this you can send or receive an electronic message. Postal mail is written with paper and pen, whereas email is written on a computer or mobile device. Postal mail is sent by bus, air, train, while an email travels in a digital format over an internet connection, and time is also very less here. So postal mail is brought by the postman and dropped into the letter box outside our house, and these postcards are now more or less obsolete. Okay, so email comes into the inbox of the receiver's email account. There you have to give a email address. So next is email ID or address. What is the format of an email address? That we will see here. So first you have to write the name, domain, first you have to write the username, @ and then domain name. So @ symbol separates the, you can see here, like Ashok Rastogi _1 @gmail.com. So here @ actually separates the local part of any email address from his server. Okay, that is this gmail.com, this one is the domain name. Okay, and this Ashok Rastogi _1, this is the username. Okay, is it clear? So an email address is made up of two parts separated by the @ symbol. The part before the @ symbol is created by the user and is usually the name of the person. Okay, so this is different for every user, that username, and domain name may be same. So one might need to add numbers or any other prefix or suffix in case someone else has already taken that mail address. Suppose the name is maybe same. Okay, so you should give the number also, then the person will be separate and then that address will be unique. Okay, so that is about the format of an email address. So the part after the @ symbol is the domain name of email service provider, that is the company name that provides the email service. Okay, here gmail.com, it is the domain name of Google. For example, Gmail by Google, Outlook.com by Microsoft, Yahoo.co.in by Yahoo, all these are domain name. Is it clear? So domain name, it is the part located at the right of the @ symbol and represents the domain name belonging to the email service provider. Okay, so that is Gmail domain name and username. You can say username or email prefix, that is also called email prefix. So right, I think clear. Now what are the advantages of email? Advantages of email, first thing, it is one of the fastest method of sending and receiving a message, as an email reaches its recipient instantly. No? Okay, so next one, it costs less. Okay, it is not expensive than any messaging service that involves paper and pen. So it is environment friendly also. It allows the sender to transfer a large amount of data. Then it can send a message to multiple recipients simultaneously through the CC and BCC. Okay, so that we will see in next chapter. So what is CC and BCC? CC means carbon copy and BCC blind carbon copy. What is CC? What is BCC? That we will see in the next next session. Okay, so email can be sent to multiple users along with the attachments. They are fast as they reach anyone around the world immediately. Free, as most services don't charge money, and it is environment friendly, because there is no paper and pen needed. Okay, so first thing, it is fastest method, it is the less cost, that is low expensive. Then it allows the sender to large amount of transfer data, you can transfer the large amount of data. Then more than one recipients can be sent simultaneously. Okay, same message you can send more than one person at the same time. Okay, so these are the advantages of emails. Okay, so that's all for today. Next day we will see the some questions of this chapter, and then we will see the creating an email account, how we will create the email account, that we will see next day. So that's all for today. Thank you.